Hello, and welcome to A Place to Call Home. It's our weekly series where we talk about everything. I'm Portia Evans. We have a fun topic today, and we have some people here to talk about it. That is swim camp, in particular, Destiny Swim Camp International. My friend, Minister Jennifer Sims Vincent, and we have the ladies in the house today, Miss Rayo and also Miss Celestine. And we're going to talk about swim camp. And, it's that time of year, kids are getting out of school looking for something to do. And we've been talking about this with Pastor Jen for many, many years.
Right.
And Jennifer, I really want to know, and I kind of know the story behind it, but what made you embrace swimming?
Basically, as a young person, I grew up in Lake Charles. We had a beach, and my mama didn't know how to swim. And we had a pool walking distance from our house. So, at 5 years old, we were swimming. We had to go to the pool, learn how to swim, and
I tell people that all the time.
And everybody in the community learned how to swim. And then after that, I wanted to be a lifeguard. And so they didn't have female lifeguards in Lake Charles at that time.
Not too many black ones either.
No black ones. And I was interested in going and trying out for it. And Coach Williams, who was the coach, and he was also over the recreations, he went to talk to the folks at the YMCA and American Red Cross and said, at least just give her an opportunity to try. And so they did, and I became a lifeguard, and I've kept my license for now over 40 years.
Over 40 years.
And so we actually decided to start. We worked for the city of Lafayette as a lifeguard while we were in college, worked at College Inn. And then after Katrina, I had a home pool, and I said, you know what? I know how to swim. And folks drowned at Katrina, and folks are probably drowning here in our city because they don't know how to swim. And so my husband, who's now deceased, he lost a brother and a cousin in Toledo Bend, and he was supposed to be the third victim, but he had learned how to swim a week before this.
Oh.
And his story is he saw a snake in the tree. They was fishing, like most folks around here. They're fishing, but their life jackets were on the boat or they're sitting on it for comfort, but not on them. And he said, he saw a snake in a tree, told his cousin, oh, y'all see that snake? And his cousin got up and ran out of the boat, turning the boat over, and they three wound up in the water. And he was the only one survived.
Oh.
Yeah.
And ladies, you have some pretty special stories too, because you now know how to swim.
Yes,
And you're not 5 years old. So I do want to say, ladies, that we are proud of you for learning the sport and how to swim. There's a stigma attached to African Americans in that a lot of people say that we are afraid of the water. And because as adults, we are afraid of the water, this makes our children afraid of the water as well. So we are glad that you have learned the sport, and I understand that you enjoy it very, very much. Tell me about why you decided to do that.
Well, I've always loved the water, but I had to stay in 3 feet because I could not swim. And
So you would get in.
I would get in, and I thought I could swim enough to save myself because I could stroke underwater. But I found out I wasn't a fish, so I can't stay underwater to try to swim. So I had to learn how to be able to swim in order to stay above water because I can't breathe underwater.
And what about you, Miss Celestine?
Well, I never was afraid of water either. We used to go to the beach in the summertime, but I never learned how to swim. My father could swim, but he never taught none of us girls. So we would just play in the water, but we just decided after 50 that we would go ahead and start learning how to swim.
You know, one thing about 3 feet of water and most pools is there's a side to catch on to. So a lot of people think, well, I can get in the pool because I'm going to stay close to that side.
Yes.
But Pastor Jim, we always talk about these stories, especially the story about the little girl who was getting baptized.
Yeah.
The pastor didn't know how to swim. She didn't know how to swim. And at the baptismal, they were having it at a river. And there was a ledge.
Ledge at the edge. The river actually dropped down.
Dropped down.
And when they went to put her under the water, the ledge actually was there, and they were actually in deeper water.
Right.
They was actually waist deep water walking out, knee deep water walking out. But the further you walked out, then it dropped off 20 feet.
And
And
they
not
both
knowing
drowned.
that, and they both drowned. Yeah.
And then there was the family.
In 2010, where same area, kids were walking, playing. One went past the area, didn't know again that the river dropped off, and then the ones behind him was trying to grab him, and then all 6 of them were in the water.
And they all
45
drowned.
people, they're all drowned except the original person who went in. And how he was survived is a gentleman was passing on the bank, and he was a white man, and he threw an ice chest, and he grabbed onto the ice chest and was saved. But there was all of the family standing on the side of the river, didn't know what to do, couldn't think, get a stick, or maybe throw ice chests out, or come and make a human link where they could have grabbed them and tried to bring them in. But because they didn't know what to do, they was just paralyzed. But since then, they actually have started a program up in Shreveport area where kids are learning how to swim up there as well. And that's what we want to do here in our city. And since we've partnered with the city of Lafayette, this is our 3rd year. And we have taught out at the city pools over 300, I don't know, well, it's now about 600 kids. And this year, the city said parents started to ask about, they want to learn how to swim, adults. So we said, they asked me if we could do it. I said, yes, we could. And so now we're teaching ages 5 through adults. So last year and the year before it was 5 to 14, so it was a cutoff. So now older kids who want to learn how to swim, not to play in the water, that's different. When we talk about swimming, Diane, tell them about the different strokes you can learn how.
Oh, I've gotten down the elementary, the back,
Oh.
the elementary backstroke,
Front crawl,
butterfly,
butterfly,
You go, girl.
breaststroke,
breaststroke, side
side
stroke.
stroke.
Yeah, and it's been fun because they make it fun. It's like when you're doing the elementary backstroke, they say, go like a monkey,
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like the stuff that you're given to you have like landmarks.
And then
to
it's
know
an
that-
accomplishment that you never thought
Yes,
you could
definitely,
do.
definitely.
That's what makes you especially proud.
Right.
And I understand, Miss Celestine, that you grew up with some brothers, and your dad taught the boys,
That's correct. He taught them how to swim, but not the girls.
not the girls.
Not the girls. So now that I can swim, I really do enjoy it.
Destiny Swim Camp, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about today. And our guests are here telling us now registration is when?
Registration is now. You can actually go online to our website, which is destinycampinternational.com, and you can actually see all of our programs. We have 3 locations: Scott, OJ Mouton Pool, and Rain Pool in Lafayette, in Rain, Louisiana. We actually start here in Lafayette at OJ Mouton this Monday. You still have time to register. You can call us at 337-322-9302, ages 5 to adults. And we would love to have you be a part of that swim program. And just like Diane and Beverly, they started out, they had some fear with them, but they can tell you we made them very comfortable as adults. Our workers worked with them very patiently, accepted what they wanted to do, and then we just kept pushing them. We also teach water aerobics, and We train lifeguards as well. So if you're 15 out there and you know all of your strokes, we would love to have you come and be a part of our lifeguard program. There is a need in our city for lifeguards. I've had 3 employers call me, said, Jennifer, how many people are you training? Can you refer our names? So there's one class that we have left that starts this Saturday.
Okay.
So if you're interested, give me a call.
And that is fantastic because you might want to make some little bucks during the summer. If you certified to be a lifeguard, you can make some pretty nice change during the summer
That's
months.
right.
We're talking about Destiny Swim Camp. Now, we've had the conversation about all kinds of camps going on. And swimming is something fun, it's something healthy, and it's just something good to know how to do. You know, we've heard the stories of people who just needed to stand up
Yes.
in a body of water,
Yes.
and instead fought the water and drowned.
Drowned.
And all you had to do was stand up.
Yep.
And we hate to hear those kinds of stories, especially in our communities. But there is a swim camp going on here in our area. Destiny International has teamed up with the city of Lafayette, and they're doing the camp all summer long. It's a great place for the kids all summer long. For more information, 322-9302. Now, you told me that both of you get up early in the morning to participate in water aerobics.
That's
Time
correct.
30.
5:30 in the morning.
That's what time we get up to be there for 6 on time.
All right.
We don't want to miss the warm up.
All right. And you enjoy it that much that
Love
you
it.
make that sacrifice.
They make that
do.
sacrifice.
We sure do.
to
They
get up.
And
get
we
up
go-
and they swim till November.
Yes,
What?
cold weather doesn't bother us.
What, is it a heated pool? Or
Yes,
what?
it is heated.
Well,
It's
good.
heated.
Yeah.
It's heated.
We are so glad to know that. But Jennifer, you mentioned that you do certify lifeguards, and we just want to say that at one time I know that you were doing something for the offshore industry, where if you needed water survival, you
Yes,
could come to
preparation.
Destiny International and prepare and learn your water survival. So that was a good thing.
And we're still doing that. We'd be glad to have anybody and anyone who's wanting to go to the military and need to pass that swim test and don't
Would you
have
have
the
to
skills
pass a
enough.
swim test?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord. 322-9302. Just call the number and find out more about it. They're doing ages 5 to adults. Now, when you said we grew up, and you and I have known each other a number of years, but we did grow up in Lake Charles and that dirty beach down there. I've seen many people drown,
Yeah. Couldn't find 'em.
but we had parents that just insisted
And we learn how to swim.
we knew how to swim. And when my son was a little baby, I just threw him in the water. You know, I just threw him in because I wanted him to know how to swim, and he learned.
Yes.
He did learn how to swim, and that was just a rewarding thing for me. Swim camp goes on this month through August.
August the 10th, we have the
That's
sessions.
a long
are-
time. That's
are
all summer long.
We have sessions starting Monday, May 2nd. It's a 2-week camp, Monday through Thursday. Our times is 5:15 to 6:15 or 6:30 to 7:30. And then the following 2 weeks, June 5th, then June 19th. And I wanted to tell you and your listening audience, if you have a child that has special needs, we will be having a special needs camp June 19th through the 22nd
That's
and
Juneteenth now.
I know, June 26th through the 29th, and it's the 5:15 session.
All right,
So
5:15 in the afternoon.
afternoons.
How long is a normal session?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yes. Yes, they can tell you. I try and make sure they get everything that they come out because Most swim camps, they're like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But we find that kids need a little time to get their energy out, and so I guess they're in the water for a whole hour, but 45 minutes is pretty much the instruction time.
Now, I remember as a young girl, I used to hate to go to the pool because you always had to take a cold shower
Yes, ma'am, still do.
before you got in that water.
They know about that.
Why is that, Jennifer?
Basically, it acclimates your body before you get into the pool, and it washes off your body oils that will help with the pool not being as
Oh,
dirty. Yeah.
I thought they was just punishing me.
Oh no, it's a purpose, and,
Oh.
and the thing is, it also, and Bethlehem can tell you, it adjusts your body to get ready for getting into the pool, which in the summer it's really warmer,
Right.
But it adjusts and kind of get you ready.
All right, all right. You can choose a specific program you want to be part of. You can take a lifeguard course, and you can do your CPR certification
Station,
for
right.
the American Red Cross, water safety awareness
Awareness.
if you're getting ready to go offshore. So there are many, many benefits to the swim camp. And again, that number, 322-9302, 322-9302. Now, you have some good instructors. Are you there alone, or
Oh
how's it-
no, we actually, Portia, have trained lifeguards, and matter of fact, we were prepared last night, and we will actually have 12 folks working with us
Really?
this summer. And young people, we have some that are 15, and our oldest lifeguard, I believe, is 28.
Really?
Yes,
Now-
besides me.
I know that you said that we have partnered with the city, and the activities go on at the O.J. Mouton Pool, which is on Mud Avenue.
Yes.
And what do you do there?
Well, basically, all I do there is actually teach swimming.
Okay.
And I work with the city in helping them certify their lifeguards who they hire, and I also train people for them if they need that. They also have 3 other pools that's open this summer: O.J. Mouton for summer camps, King Center, Girard Park, and the Robichaux Center.
Okay.
So it's places to go swimming, and
just want you to learn how.
but we want you to learn. And most of the times when the kids go to summer camp, they're actually playing in the water and just having fun. They're not learning how to swim. So this is really different, and the city's offering it at times where people are off from work. You can bring your kid after camp and actually learn how to swim. And we believe in teaching them and making sure that they're safe and getting out of the shallow end into the deep end.
Really?
In a quick amount of time. Within 2 weeks, they can tell you they're going to be on the deep end. Now, they might not be real happy with it, but they get it.
And Miss Diana, you had a survival story.
Yes, I did.
Tell me about that.
My sister, and I was listening to you say earlier, the majority of people drown because they forget to stand up. Well, she had one of those numbers where she came down a slide at a water park and didn't stand up. And at Robichaux Center, well, we took water aerobics, and she thought she was going still in the shallow water and decided to take a turn and went in the deep water, but she could not swim. And when she called my name and said she forgot, I had to figure out, forgot what. And when I seen her going down, then I knew what she forgot, that she couldn't swim.
Oh.
So I had to jump in, and that was one rewarding thing, because drowning happens so quick.
Right.
And there were people right in the back of her that didn't know she was in trouble because she made no noise.
Right.
And we were a lot of people in the area, and she made no noise.
That's a good question. If you get in trouble
Yes.
and you're in the pool, what is one thing you should do? I know
Well,
not fight the water. but-
Right. Try to relax and try to float. Try to get on your back, put your head back, and your body's going to float up. And if you're
A lot
not
of people
panicking,
don't know that.
And that's why we're telling them that. And also is just calming yourself down and yelling for help. But if you're going up and down, it's hard to hear when everybody else is swimming. So part of the lifeguard's job is to actually be scanning and looking for any kind of stress. And a distressed swimmer won't always be fighting the water and yelling and screaming. They may just be, just what she said, shocked and don't know what to do. And the
I'd
next
be
thing you know,
scared to
they go
yell
down the-
because I think I'm gonna swallow the pool.
Well, and then you have water in your lungs. So this is what I tell all of my students: wherever your head goes, your body will follow. So if you pull your head forward and you fight in the water, you're gonna go in the water. But if you try and raise your head back and raise up your arch your back, you will float. I don't care. Those myths that are out there that African American people, their joints are heavy, they can't float. Diane can tell you her fear had her as a negative floater. And once she learned how to relax in the water, she's floating on her back, she's swimming on her back, she's diving, they're doing all of that.
Do you ever forget how to swim?
No.
It's like riding a bike, huh?
Yes. Once you learn, you might not remember all of the strokes, because you don't do them often. Basic strokes that most people learn is the front crawl and the elementary back, and some learn the breaststroke. But the elementary back is a resting stroke. So if I get tired, get on my back, move my arms, move my feet, and I'm just chilling.
Now, Miss Celestine, do you have children or grandchildren
Yes, I
that you're gonna encourage to swim?
Yes, as a matter of fact, my son do swim, and my daughter know how to swim.
Wonderful.
And
The
I have
grandson
brought
too.
the grandson to Destiny Camp for swimming lessons also.
Wonderful. And that number again, folks, is 322-9302. Call them today. It's a fun time for the summer for kids and for adults. What's the oldest swimmer you've worked with?
75 years old.
75
And she
years
learned
young.
how to swim.
Wonderful.
Knows how to swim. And it's not just in the African American community. I'm finding here in the Acadiana area, kind of like what Beverly said, all the men learned how to swim that are older now, and the women didn't. They weren't allowed to get, go in the bayou or whatever and learn how to swim. So some of our
Probably didn't want us to take our clothes off.
Probably that too. So, but the statistics for African American people and Hispanic folks are high, 70% and 60%. Caucasian people, 35%. However, parents, if your parents taught you how to swim or took you to swimming lessons, don't make it so hard and have the grandparents do that. You come out and support your kids and help them learn like you did. And I'm finding that's a little bit different, This is after you get off from work, nice time.
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning, you can, for those of you who are retired and looking for something to do, we've got those water aerobics. We also have, we do teach infants and as well as preschoolers on Saturday mornings, and parents get in with them, and we just we have full service camps teaching swimming.
Wonderful. Destiny Swim Camp. That's going to wrap up our conversation for today, and we are so glad to have this one. 322-9302, that's the number once again. And ladies, thank you so much for coming, for being with us.
Thank you.
And keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Portia Evans for A Place to Call Home. We'll be back again next week with another topic and something else. In the meantime, you be blessed, and bye-bye.